Ugh, allergies suck. And I'm out here with the Minolta, just doing some macro stuff on a lens that I was given. Ugh, God, every time I'm just like, it was a butterfly. I'm just like squinting because it's like allergies, everything's making me itchy. It's awful. But I gotta test the lens, and I got this cool tripod too. This is rock solid. And, you know, to be honest, I got some film to burn that's black and white, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna be developing soon anyway, so no better time to actually test a lens than if you have to develop anyway. I like how you can tell it's all for the video because there's no idea, like, if I'm actually doing anything right. I'm just twisting knobs here for show, but I'll take a picture of it. Alright, everything looks alright. I love that you can do a cable release with the Minolta. I'm gonna try and hit this. It's in manual focus. Whatever, we're just gonna go for it as soon as the wind decides to let up a little bit. Any second now. I think. I don't know. We'll try it. Okay, so here we are in my little corner again with my pajamas that are pancakes. Ugh. God, I'm not very comfy. I woke up feeling awful this morning. Anyways, so we got the Minolta body, of course, and you know, every time I take this out, I test through some different shutter speeds if it's been a while. If it's only been like a week, whatever. And I just make sure that the shutter is moving just fine, there's no weird laziness. And I just go through a few of the shutter speeds. Just give it exercise, you know? And I do find that that's a good thing to do with older film cameras. Just once in a while, take them out, release the shutter at a few different speeds, put it back. Because, well, and then remove the battery. You just don't want it to sit too long. It's much like a car, you know, it's mechanical parts. If it sits too long, it might get a little off. So we're using a brand new lens that my coworker gave me, and it is a Albenar ADG 80 to 200, 4.5 to 5.6. And it's a push-pull zoom. I've never used one before, really, so I mean, they are interesting. And it's very dark looking through the viewfinder with it on, too. It does a great macro, though. But if I attach it, what does it say? Oh, M/MD, yeah. If I attach the lens, a 4.5 to 5.6, it's like, okay, the viewfinder's not terribly dark in this way. I can definitely still, in this artificial lighting, do something with it. But as I zoom in, it becomes very, very hard. But I typically focus using the outside of the viewfinder. I don't like a split prism. If I had my way, for these manual focus cameras, I just have a plain screen, nothing else. I really don't care much for a split prism for focusing, only because if I'm photographing, like, unless it's like a vertical line, I'm not interested. So anyway, we took it out, and by we, I mean me and the Minolta body. And we tested it on some plants and other landscape things. It seemed to be okay. I mean, the tripod I was using, beefy, you know, it was holding it real still. And I used a shutter release cable too, because it has one built in right to the body here, and I find that that's just super convenient. So what better way to test a 1 to 4 macro than on a tripod, especially with a lens that I'm not sure is even in focus. So we're rolling a lot with f11 to f16, and I won't know the results until, I think it's this Friday I'm developing, which, okay, not bad. I'll make an update video. God, there's gonna be so many black and white film updates.